Finally, people are starting to understand just how important social media is to running a successful business, and to talk about that more, we want to welcome social media expert Troy Parkins and the president and CEO of Barrington Interactive, James Clark, and of course, Barrington Broadcasting is the parent company of TV7 and 4. So, gentlemen, why don't you start by telling us just the importance of social media these days?
Sure. Everyone uses social media. That's why it's so important. You have 900 million people who use Facebook. 450 million of those people use it every single day. 500 million people on Twitter. 100 million use that every day. The simple fact is everybody's using it. Businesses are using it, and people you know are using it. Grandma's using it.
Right. She is. My mom's using it. Everyone's using it. But it's really evolved, has it not?
It absolutely has, and Troy's point is actually a key element in that. One of the main things that's changed is it used to be something that was done by kids. You think about the Facebook when it started at Harvard was for college kids. Friendster was a dating service for college kids. Now the fastest growing age group on Facebook is 55 plus women. It also used to be hard to use. If you ever tried a MySpace page, oh goodness. Now Facebook is so easy to use, even grandma can use it.
Right, that's true. But is there value in it for every company to use social media, or are there some companies who are just going to say, I don't see the benefit?
I think there is value in using it. Every single company should use it. It's a great way to engage your audience. It's a great way to engage your customers. Using these social media tools gives you another outlet, not just to sell them all the time, but to hear what they're saying, to also show them that you're an expert in whatever you're trying to do.
Well, what I always learned was that it should be about a conversation, not really blasting information at people, right? It really should be a conversation. Is that right?
It's called social for a reason. There's a metaphor that being on Facebook is like being in a cocktail party. It's just another way to have a conversation with other people. Forget the fact that you're sitting in front of a computer and just talk to people.
Right. Now, what about companies that are highly regulated, like financial services or medicine, for example?
Every company, like Troy says, has something of value to communicate to their audience and their users on Facebook. Some of them have more restrictions than others. There's actually been a lot of press lately that I've been following in New York about how financial services companies, Wall Street companies, are working with their traders and their managers to figure out just where that line is of what they can and cannot communicate. Doctors the same way. You have to approach it differently if you have regulation, but there's still value for every company in finding a way to have a dialogue with your audience, no question.
Right, and we use it, you know, pretty effectively at Barrington, I must say.
You do.
So, you know, how can you explain how we use social media?
Yeah, I mean, the newsrooms are using it to listen to what the community's saying. We're not just broadcasting out to the community. We're listening to what's important to them. We want to serve the community, so we listen what's important. We give them what they want. We also use it to inform them. Breaking news, tornadoes, snowstorms, that's the kind of tools that we're using. We use social media to educate our viewers.